Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Raven's Nest Entertainment. I am Paper Zombie, your host for this session, and we are getting right back into it today with Resident Evil 3. So, without further ado, let's jump into it, shall we? Let's do something about that volume. There we go. That should be a little bit better. Alright, so we're just going to pick right back up where we left off at yesterday. And we were in the hospital trying to get Jill her cure. So, unfortunately for this, I am not going to make the S rank run because I don't have the time. So, unfortunately, we're not going to get the S rank. So that's going to suck. But other than that, we're just going to go ahead and keep on going with the run. As you could tell, I did try hardcore just to see what it's going to be all about, and it's not as bad as I thought, but it makes standard look, well, standard. So, let's get back to it, shall we? Okay. Okay, I don't think there's anything else that I could get in here. Okay. So now then, what we can do is this. Since I've got plenty of space, we can now take this out. We can now take that out. And that'll be our backup. I don't think I need anything else in here right now. So, let's hit this hospital up.
Where's Bard now?
Gotta be the lab in the back. Stay frosty, I'm on my way.
Copy. I'll go on ahead.
Alright, so we're going to pick that up for now. We're going to leave that first aid spray. Alright, let the adventure begin. Back up.
I don't got time for this!
Sir, please don't get up. See, this is good to help you keep a check on certain things. Also helps us conserve on that ammo too.
Welcome to the office of Dr. Nathaniel Bard.
Take player.
Please state your business clearly into the intercom.
Nurse's Journal, September 25th. Every day, they bring more of these mystery illness patients. The sedatives don't stop their delirium, so we have to put them in straitjackets and move them to the isolation wing. Problem is, the isolation wing is already bursting at the seams. The director has ordered us to admit anyone with symptoms free of charge. But what does he expect us to do? Wish them better? We don't have a cure. And that's not all that's bothering me. When these patients die, they're not collected by the usual mortuary teams. We've been told it's special handling to prevent the illness from spreading. But I'm not sure I'll buy it. Miranda saw some guys wheeling a body through the forbidden door during the night. Why? Where? What's going on? So, of course, you know, it just wouldn't be a hospital without some Resident Evil thrown in there. All right. Let's get the setup. You, because you didn't think I saw you. Lay down, miss. Some guys just don't know when to quit. All right. We don't have to worry about him for now. As I said, for now. Well, as you can see, his head is missing. Shoot him. All right. So, we do have a save room over here. So I'm going to run into and grab a couple of things. I'm not going to save, though. So we want to put this... Actually, I've got one bullet left. So I want to put this up for now. So now we don't have to worry about that. Now we've got that. And I think there's some handgun bullets here. But there's only 8. Nurse's Journal, September 27th. Admitted over 20 mysterious illness patients. Patients in isolation wing exhibiting severe limb necrosis, fever, muttering, delirium, and signs of hyperphagia. Possible infection. Tried every antiseptic. Still no blood work back from the research wing. Ask again. Dr. Young was bitten while treating one of the patients. We've disinfected the wound, but his fever won't go down. Nothing works. Meanwhile, the outpatient wing is complete anarchy. The patients are delirious and growing more violent by the minute. We've called in our off-duty staff. It's all hands on deck now. We've got to contain this chaos. All right. We're going to contain this chaos in just a minute. Okay, so we could tell all the things that have been going on around here. And let's see, do I have enough space right now? No, I don't. So we do need to drop this off. Let's combine this as best we can. And so we got 2 spaces left open. That should be okay because I can duck back in here for everything that I need, I hope. We'll be back to go that way. Alright, we'll be back to go that way too. Alright, so, if you ever get confused and wonder where the heck you're supposed to go, there's a couple of windows around here. That's one of them. Here's this one. Which one do you take? Well, believe it or not, you take this one. And this will drop you here so that you can run over here and grab this. That's the tactical grip, which we can combine with that to make that even more awesome. Then, once we've done that, leapfrog over here. Let's pick up the key. And where does that key go? Locker room key. All right. So now we know where we need to go. And now we're back downstairs. So, actually, there should be... Alright, let's go see what's out here, huh? So let's head back the way we came. could tell by the little loading icon up there, something's going on. Now, I know you guys saw that. Probably want to know what the hell that was. We're going to find out shortly. But first, let's run over here and make sure that I've got enough room for everything. I've got that. That's going to be useless soon. And then that's going to be that. Okay, good. Looks like a whole lot of wrong took place here, huh? Always do that. If you ever walk in a room full of dead people, always just make sure that they're really dead. Memos from administration. ID cards are not to be taken off hospital grounds under any circumstances. As per our security measures, all employees must store their ID cards in their own personal lockers before returning home for the day. Thank you, administration. Lost locker room key. The key to the locker room has gone missing. The last person to have it may have dropped it somewhere in the courtyard. Until it is recovered, we will keep a spare key here in the office. Please stop by administration at the end of your shift to borrow it. Which, of course, we know the key is not there, because that's the key that we just picked up right now. So there's really nothing else left to get here. All right, so we use our key to step inside. Make sure we have no friends. Let's see. Not going to take the flash grenade. Open this locker. Do not open the one next to it. Just trust me. Don't open the one next to it. All right, so now that we've got our ID card, let's get ready to box, shall we? Oh, so that must be their insta-kill. Interesting. They don't go down as easy. Oh, well. You know what? I should, because we're not going for the S rank. We're not going for the S rank. We're not going for the S rank on this, so just skip it. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, wow. So on the first hunter you fight, the damn thing is so strong that even your gun doesn't help you out.
Jesus Christ.
Damn, was it that difficult? think there might be another one in here. All right, we need to go across, because finally, I'm gonna go over here. Come on over here. That's right. You knew you were going to catch it. And while we're here, let's do this. Thought I heard something. We need to make sure we shot him. Anybody else want a limp? And that's actually the combination, 9 and 3. Now, this here is going to make fighting hunters a whole lot easier. Oh, we can get rid of this because we don't need that key anymore. All right, since I pretty much cleared everybody out, well, it's not even worth it. I should have come in from the other end, because she is still alive, so it's not even worth it. Use our card. Now, so we already know what kind of party's going on in there. And I'm not sure if there's going to be anything around this corner this time, so I'm just... Okay, no, there's not. However... Alright, so that's 2 hunters we're going to have to go take on right now. And we can see just how easy they like to kill. So, this is really going to suck. A lot. Let's see. I don't really need to take this. And trying to run from hunters is a bad idea, because they could catch up to you. So, let's unlock that. And let's go take them on, shall we? One down. His friend must have reset. One thing about hunters, they're like lickers. You can sneak up from behind them, and if you walk, they will not hear you. So, It's a neat trick to use on hunters. However, if you get close enough, they will eventually hear you. So, but you have to walk. Don't run. We want to combine that with that. So that's what we needed. Now, we need to get back to that door. This is the quickest way to do that. So then that way, you don't have to take on many of these freaks. Shouldn't be any in here. But check this out. This don't look good, does it? It ain't. So the first thing we want to do is go in here, grab all these pretty things. Then we want to get set up. Let's grab this first. Lost items. To all employees, we've been inundated with reports of lost items. If you find something and it's unclear who it belongs to, do not take it home. Please deposit it in the nurse's safe. Nurse's station safe. Now, please don't ask me what the heck somebody with the nurse's station, like why they would have had a weapon, like who had that? I don't know. But anyway, this is where you learn the combination. So pretty much by the time you get it, you have to go all the way back. Who wants to do that? Especially when there's hunters there. Who wants to do that? So, we can see all our friends out there. They're waiting patiently. That's how we deal with that. Then if you want to, you can come over here. It's an herb. And then here's a little lockbox right here. So, we can now get rid of this. Because we do not need that card anymore. So, I'm going to take this just in case. Even though it's not really going to save me if one of these guys tries to one-hit kill me. So, tape recorder.
All I wanted to know was what the documents were doing in your office in the first place.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. I'm the best biologist you'll ever meet, you bedpan-changing wit.
Oh. Oh, so it'll actually stop playing? Okay, so it won't let me play it again. That sucks. Yeah, because he tears into that poor girl. Calls her all kinds of names and stuff like that. Tells her how much power he has. And then he's like, yeah, I can do that and I can say that and you can't do a thing about it. All right, so now we got all the ammo that we're going to need.
Bard. Tyrell. Bard's dead. He's been shot.
Shit. And the vaccine?
I'm looking.
Well, look harder. There's gotta be a computer, right?
Banquet invitation. Dear Dr. Bard, it is my pleasure to cordially invite you to a banquet on September 10th at Central Hotel, where we will be exchanging viewpoints on Raccoon City's new special medical zone, excuse me. Attending will be Mayor Michael Warren, Chief of Police Brian Irons, and other distinguished members of our community. Thursday, September 10th, 1998, 6 p.m. The Orient Restaurant, the Central Hotel, 2nd floor. We will be honored if you would join us. Sincerely, Greg Tester, United States Senator. Handwritten note. Nate, I'll be introducing the bill for that new drug of yours in mid-August. Bring the cash. We booked a suite for the usual after party. You're a Burnett guy, right? I'll let Irons know. Nasty. Alright, so pretty much that's there if we want it. We don't really need it because we already picked one up. So, and I'm going to have to use it too. That's too bad. But anyway, we want to do that. Then we want to do this. There we go. So we solved that problem. Now, email from Nathaniel Bard. To Greg, Tester. Subject, reply immediately. Greg, I know you're watching the news. The virus is going to devour the whole country. The dead will wash over Capitol Hill like a tidal wave. You're not safe. However, you've always been a good friend to me, so I'd like to offer you a way out. I have in my possession 1 dose of a vaccine for the virus, the Holy Grail, and it's not for my family, not for my ladies on the side. No, Greg, I'm saving it for you. I know better than anyone that you're the future of the United States, but if you want the goods, Greg, you have got to get me the hell out of here now without Umbrella finding out. Lean on the Pentagon for me. I know you've got clout. See if someone can get the rescue team in here without UBCS's involvement. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Which should sound pretty chaste after the parties we've been to. Hurry, my time is running out. Interesting.
This is VRC Chief Nathaniel Bard, September 29, 11 p.m. I am acutely aware that my time's running out. And I hope and pray, by making this recording and bringing the truth to light, that I can restore some small shred of honor to my name. All of Raccoon City's suffering began with the release of a biological weapon known as the T-virus. My employer, the Umbrella Corporation, engineered this virus, and they ordered my team to develop a vaccine, which we did. Now, I keep samples of this vaccine here in my office. The rest of it is stored underground. But those sons of bitches at the board, they want to destroy it. They don't want the world to know what they've done. So they're trying to erase all evidence that the virus ever existed. Now, I'm not a fool. I know they don't want me to...
She knew all along. And she trusted me anyway. Fuck!
Well then.
Is it here?
Yes, it is. Vaccine sample. I'll take that with us.
All right, Joe. Hang tight.
All right. Now, let's get ready for this, because seeing as how much we really like having to run from hunters.
I got it.
Good. I'm headed your way.
Be careful.
Careful. Have you seen this town? It'll be a fucking miracle if I get there in one piece.
Okay, so here's what we're going to try. See, that's why I say it's a bad idea to try and run from these guys. But if you can make it past
You're
there,
gonna be okay, Joe.
then you can make it and you can do this.
shit better work. Tyrell, what the hell happened?
Attention all citizens. The contagion spreading throughout the city has been designated uncontainable. On October 1st, Raccoon City will be completely destroyed in a missile strike. All residents capable of rational thought are urged to evacuate immediately. This is not a test. Attention all citizens.
I mean, that's only a day away. There's still people in the city. You think Uncle Sam gives a shit? Fuck. Here they come. Oh, you sit tight. I got this. Better grab some gear. Sounds like there's a lot of them out there.
All right, and since we're not going for S rank, we can go ahead and save this in this space which I saved for it. Actually, you know what? We could put it here. Okay, now, let's see. What we need most of all, I would say take this. Okay, so we should be good. We're gonna get rid of that, and we're gonna carry some genuine first aid sprays with us. And then there should be one out front for use too. All right then. Let's go box, shall we? Yeah, they even gave me a first aid spray here. Okay, shoot. Let me save my stuff.
I'm gonna try to lower the window shutters. The less entry points, the better.
And how do we do that?
I'll try hacking into the hospital security system. Keep them off me in the meantime.
That is the mission.
Okay, now the fun shit begins.
I need to watch out so they don't try and zoom in. Swarm in on me. I missed. All right, doing okay so far. Doing okay so far. All right, now we want to run around here and grab this detonator.
Find the breaker. It must be somewhere.
All right. Zombie. Okay, at this point, we need to run in here for shelter. Oh, here's that extra hip pouch. Perfect. Okay, where did all three of them come from? They must have all been in here and I just didn't see them. Really? Come on now.
Almost got it.
Here's his pump. Can I? Sorry, got problems. Oh well. You should have hurried up, huh? You should have hurried the hell up. And that goes to show you how much he sucks. That goes to show you how much he sucks. He couldn't even stop that. So I might as well go ahead and start from the beginning. Alright, so got rid of that. I'm almost wondering if I could like clear out a space and just get rid of that. And they only give me like one little stupid grenade, so we'll make it work.
Okay, now the fun shit.
She was serious, wasn't she? Really? Okay, you weren't in range? You weren't in range. You're perfect. Throw the damn bomb, please. Thank you. Dude, just give up. Okay, I don't know what it's trying to do with that, but hurry this up. Thank you. Alright, I'm over this. Not gonna be able to do this like this.
Now the fun shit begins.
just really not in the mood.
Oh, come on.
Find the breaker. It must be somewhere.
Can I turn the font around? Oh, okay. That makes sense. Right. Did I just run out of bullets? See, I'm not going to be able to fight. I don't have enough bullets. So how long does this take? Because the second hunter hasn't even come in yet. So how long does this whole damn encounter take? Okay, I don't have no more bullets, dude, so you're screwed. I had 10 bullets left. Dodge. No one cares. See, I'm not gonna have enough bullets to make it through this. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since it's apparent that the only zombies that really need to be worried about are the ones going to the door, we'll take those guys out. All the rest of them, and these stun grenades really aren't doing much for me. I'm pretty sure they do something very nice, but they're not doing it for me right now.
Okay, now the fun shit begins.
Can I reload? Oh, I ran out of bullets for it? Well, that's too bad. Damn it.
Oh, come on.
Find the breaker. It must
Okay, put that here.
be some...
Is it really gonna make me do this? All right.
somewhere.
Okay, really? Damn. Wow. You're pro, dude. How nice. Get the hell off me. Hell out of here with that. Okay, wow. So I really have that many bullets that you just can't stack them on top of it? All right.
Almost got it.
Nice. That's what I need. All right. The hell was that? Okay, you know what? I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm really over it. Hi. Not today, punk. Really? It's another one?
There. Now I just gotta clean it up.
Really? How many of you is it? I don't want to see any more of you in here. My goodness, did I survive?
Carlos! Maybe you can knock the pillar down without explosives! Come on!
Now I can finally use this stupid thing. Now. Good Lord.
You alright?
Not even close. But at least it's over. I'm coming back. Vaccine's the real deal. Good. You going somewhere? You damn right. What do you think you're gonna do? Whole city's about to be microwaved. Come on, man. Call the government. Tell them we found a cure. You stall for time. Ballsy motherfucker. Jill. Thank God you're okay. I've got good news. It's over now. The city's safe. Jill. It's the only way.
Where am I? What's going on? Oh.
Attention all citizens. The missile strike on Raccoon City will occur in just hours. The payload is designed to eradicate all biological material. You will not survive if you remain in the city.
October 1st.
Evacuate now. Repeat.
No.
Evacuate
It
now.
can't be.
This is not a test.
Morning, sunshine.
You saved my life.
I sure as shit didn't. That was all Carlos. He carried you here and he treated you himself. Crazy bastard.
Where is he?
He went underground. Bard stockpiled the vaccine, enough to give the city some hope.
He thinks he can do this by himself. I'm going after him.
Wait, did you see the broadcast? They're gonna blow the city sky high.
Oh, welcome
I'm
to
trying
the
to get a
stream.
hold of someone, anyone with the clearance to stop it. Leave this mess to him. He's a professional.
Thanatone Zombie Gamer.
So am I.
I'm getting close to the end.
Right. Guess I'm not talking you out of this.
Welcome to the stream, by the way.
Storage facility's underground, beneath this hospital. I've lost contact with Carlos, so expect trouble.
Okay. So, okay, so that's what we had with her. All right, so I'm gonna need to run her back into this room so we can get her all equipped. But you can do one of two things with Jill. What you can do is, like I said, we're not going for the S rank. Yeah, it is. It is relatively short, just like the original was. Just like the original was. All right, so we've got plenty of handgun shells. So we didn't have much in the way of a boss fight, but you know what? We're going to keep our pet shotgun. And we're going to keep rolling with this, and we're going to put these away for now. And we're going to leave 2 spots open. Now, what we could do with Jill is, you got one or two things that you could do after this point. First, let's get our... Now, this is that's your regular gun, but that's actually a 3-burst version of it, so it's more like the Matilda weapon. So if you need something like that, grab that, and then you can use that over your regular weapon. It still doesn't beat a Samurai's Edge, though. All right, so now, like I said, one or two things you can do is you can, if you wish, go all the way back through the hospital to the different floors, because remember, there were simple locks that you could go and get. And even in the courtyard, you remember the other side that we couldn't get to? Deadly Silence. You know, I never did get to play that one on the DS. Was it pretty good? I did not get to play that one. What was that one supposed to be a remake of, if I can ask? But pretty much what you're missing out on in this courtyard is the Magnum is in here. So if you just absolutely, really positively want the Magnum, then you can go ahead and you could come and get it, because the reason why you couldn't get it before is in this area that's blocked off, there's an area that Jill can crawl through, but Carlos cannot. And that's how you get to the other side, and you can drop down and go get the Magnum. I don't care about the Magnum because you really don't get a whole lot of rounds for it, and it takes away rounds from other things to try and make it. You don't really get a whole lot of rounds for it. So it's a very powerful gun, though. One shot kills anything. So, cool weapon. However, let's go ahead, because we're not going through that nightmare again. We're not doing it. So, what we're going to do instead of running all the way back through that... Do I need that first aid spray? I've already got one, but you know what? Never hurts to take it with you. And the interesting thing is, if I would have left all these little items here with Carlos, then I think Jill would have been able to pick them up now. But that's okay. We needed them more with Carlos than we did with Jill. Ah, okay. Okay. Alright, let's ditch that. Well, right on, yeah, like, the only one that I played was the original. The original and then the remake of the original. Okay, they're just putting all these here. I feel like I need to do something with them. But we're going to keep on going. And there should be no droolers. All right. So. Okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot. That's a good thing I'm not going for time, because I just forgot everything in her little box. And I really actually want to see if those are ammo. So what I am going to do is take out my my knife, and go shank these boxes real fast. I also need to get my lockpick. Alright, that's a red herb, so that wasn't really worth my time. There we go. Handgun bullets. Which I have to go get rid of the stupid red herb for now. Okay. We got that out of the way. Now, I could hook up my MGL, but I'm going to go with my shotgun for now. And then we need this lockpick, which I put somewhere in here. There it is. All right. Also, the second... I'm trying to think if in one of these areas is where the second side pack is at. But I'm going to be skipping all of that right now because, honestly, we're not going to go through all that. Yes. Yes, those were released for those systems. I can remember those. Never played the Revelations ones. I heard they were supposed to be pretty good. Because I know those came out when 5 and 6 were doing their thing. I did not, but there's been a bunch of Resident Evil 2s that were canceled, including the original one. Well, it didn't get canceled, it just got redone. I haven't played that. They call it Resident Evil 1.5. I haven't ever played that one, but I also never knew there was one on DS. I did play the remake of 2. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's nothing. Right on. Well, shoot, man, good luck to you. I hope you can get a hold of them.
Oh, this must be the way underground.
Me, this is my first time through this one. So I'm actually playing it on normal mode.
No one in the hospital ever noticed all this.
Because, Jill, people are blind. Or maybe they did notice it, and they just acted like they didn't. And then we have another safe room. Ah, okay. I take that back. Here's my hip pouch. Awesome. All right, so we want to make sure we have everything. We can't go through here yet. All right, memo. Elevator notice. To all employees, we've identified an issue with the electrical box where concurrent use of heavy machinery overloads it and causes the fuses to blow. If you encounter this problem and can't get the elevator running, please stay calm. Gather fuses from sub-generators situated around the warehouse and use those to restore power from the main generators as quickly as possible. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I should be able to get rid of this. This is just for now. We want this bad boy. We're gonna grab mine rounds. I think those are the only ones. Okay, I had these as well. Okay. All right. Let's rock 'em sock. We know who that is. So Nikolai.
I must admit, I respect your tenacity. But I'm afraid our games end here.
You think this is over?
Just get rid of him now. Nobody has time for that. All right. Going up. Yeah. Well, you know what, man? At the time, you didn't know. Before they put them in that collection, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, damn it. Yeah, I'm not wasting grenade rounds for that, for whatever is in there. Always got these dogs trying to ice skate up here. Zombie. Ha!
No, wait.
All right. We really don't need that right now. We want to reactivate this before he gets a chance to come over here. All right, so you come over here, grab some ammo. Usually it's more than that, but damn it. That is kind of true. Pretty much they're both the same. The remake, they kind of took, well, now you're going to sidetrack me from the game, man. Pretty much for Mr. X, they tried to make him like Nemesis. And you can tell because other than that, Mr. X was pretty darn boring. Like from the original, all he did was literally walk around at a very slow pace after you. He was so avoidable that it wasn't even funny. The only thing that used to be a problem was having to take him down and having to shoot him because he took a whole lot of hits. It wasn't until the end of the game that he actually became a threat and you fought him as a boss. And that's when he became harder than hell. But other than that, they had to do something for him when they remade 2, or else he would have been a pushover and people would have complained about it. So they made him more like Nemesis, where he chases you. Yeah, Mr. X is definitely more menacing and scary, especially because they just made it to where he just does walk, but he can walk incredibly fast. Nemesis, on the other hand, his thing was that he was always hunting you. In the original 3, I think it was after that first encounter, there was a chance pretty much anywhere that you walked that Nemesis could show up. So you used to walk into rooms and you used to wait to hear if you heard stars. And then if you did, you just walk back out the room and then you walk back in and hope that he was gone. Sometimes it would reset, sometimes it wouldn't. But yeah, Nemesis was always faster and he used weapons. So that's what made him a trip to fight. Also, he didn't evolve like he does in this game. He essentially stayed the same. The only thing that changed was that he would have weapons. And only at the end did he turn into something a little bit different. But like in this one, he evolves a whole lot. So they added some new things to Mr. X. To Nemesis to make him even worse than he already was. But they kind of had to do it because of what they did with Mr. X. But I like them both. I like both of their revamps, so to speak. And as far as what they took out, I would say the only thing that they really took out of this one so far, it's been so long since I played the third one, the original, that all I think they took out was the clock tower and a boss, which I can understand why they did that because it detracts from this with Nemesis being the focus. If you have like a boss that has nothing to do with Nemesis, I could see why they were trying to keep the focus on it. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 3 definitely has some hard points. Yes, it does. Like they both have their hard points and their soft points. I would probably say Resident Evil 2 is definitely harder, especially because you have game A and game B. And that game A and game B can tear up everything. Ha! Say cheese. You always got that one trying to ice skate uphill. Lay down. And here's that door. All right, and now, instead of going down, actually, no, we do need to go down this way real fast first. I did that for a reason. Whoops. That's what you get for trying to be cute. All right, and there's that one. Grab this gunpowder really fast. You know, we're probably wondering, where is that other one at? Where could it be? Okay, let's step back in here so I can clear some space out. All right, so we've got our 4 here. We should be good. In case we are not, we'll take backup with us. All right, so now the best thing to do from here is to run this way. Oh, what's that? Employee's memo. I missed this one. Okay, so this is going to go towards one of the ones that I missed. September 12th, admitted, number 2. Oh, I've read this one. Pretty much all this is just a bunch of bodies. And then on September 24th, the nightly transfer was observed by a nurse. Admissions to underground facility was temporarily halted. Yeah, you know what? Unfortunately, man, you happened to jump in on it when Resident Evil had gone action horror. Like when it very first came out, you know, unfortunately I can't take you back to that time, but when it first came out, imagine that there were no other games like it in the world. Like, when it came out, it was the only game that was in that genre at the time. And so initially it wasn't so much as it was scary, it was just tense. It was very intense, and you weren't sure what was going to be around the next corner, and there's zombies all over the place, and like it was completely awesome because there's nothing else like it. But yeah, Resident Evil 4, 5, especially 5 and 6, like went more with action horror. So yeah, there was no fear. There was no fear in any of those. There might be some jump scares, but that sense of fear wasn't there in those. So unfortunately, those happen to be my least favorite Resident Evils. I'm very glad that they went back to the survival horror element of it instead of just staying with that. Instead of staying action horror. We already had others doing action horror. Okay. Is this where my zombie was at? No, it isn't. So what we need to do, because pretty much we need to get to the one that goes up and across. Okay, here we are. So that we can go around here. And see, that's what I need right there. So I need to go lift that one up, because I was going to say, it's got to be another one. Here we go. We lift it from up here. Okay. There's a little something over here. What is that? High-grade gunpowder? I've got enough space for that. We'll take the high-grade gunpowder. Okay, now. First things first. walk this way first. Put them down, grab this,
All right, here
and
goes.
get the hell out. Because then this is going to happen. And before he has a chance to do that, you want to do that. All right. So now that we made it out of that death trap, we have all of our fuses. Let's take the easy way back. So yeah, that's what you want to watch out for. Now you can take him and you can go into those rooms, but I don't think there's really, I can't even remember what's in those. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Take aim. Take aim. Dodged. Dodged, but it's okay. Sorry, y'all. I got one trying to ice skate uphill. Go to hell in a handbasket, son. All right. We're going to use you, and you. Let us pursue Nikolai.
Shit, he got away.
Yep.
What's he doing in here?
This is where we kind of get ready to move into the next area. So, I am going... Let's see, do I need this? Where we're going, I kind of really don't need this. I kind of needed that for where we were, just because of that hunter and because of those dogs. But it's so fun using it, isn't it? So let's get all this ammo that I saved. Actually, not yet. Not yet. There's a reason I'm saying that. Not yet. We're going to save all that for later. You're going to find out why. But what we want to do is we definitely want to go ahead and take some gunpowder. See if I've got some heavy duty gunpowder here. I mean some heavy, yeah. Could have swore I had one. Gunpowder. And then I could have swore I picked up that heavy duty one. Where is it? Huh. Well, how about that? I could have swore I picked that up. Okay, well, never mind. All right, let's grab our shotgun. Let me think here. Let's grab our shotgun. There it is. There's the damn high-grade gunpowder. Okay. I need you. And my crafting companion. Combine. So we can have 12 of you, 12 of you, and 4 of you. Let's get rid of that. And just in case, because you just never know. All right, and also, if you guys are coming through here, Last of Us, yes, I did. I've actually played it on this station. Awesome game. For those of you who got the Magnum, this in here, extended mag barrel. So that's an upgrade for the Magnum. I didn't go get that, so... And if you want to, I think at this point you can not. I don't think you can go back after this point. So yeah, after this point, you effectively cannot go back. We're going to save here just in case. Since we're not going for the S rank for this one, it'll be okay. All right, so what we'll do is, Ashley, you need to run over here and go look at this glowing screen. Unfinished activity log. 926, 1300. Infiltrated Raccoon City. Disturbances are sporadic. Commencing mission. 1930. Observed 5 RPD officers engaging a pack of 20 strong. Officers annihilated in 20 minutes. 927. Test run at university. Diverted pack, including canines, to campus. 64% infection and conversion in 2 hours. No survivors. 2300. Successful rendezvous with MV platoon will make first attempt at dawn. 928. 430. Diverted pack toward command post. Result, night skirmish in confined area with large number of combatants. Video attached. 8. In skirmish. 7 survivors. 1800. Unknown bioweapon deployed at point D18. Tracking it per orders. It appears to be on the hunt. 2000. Got eyes on 2 stars. A male infected and female. Bioweapon is pursuing the female. 0800. What is that? 000? Female, which stands for JV, stands for Jill Valentine, has made contact with MV platoon. Bioweapon appearance and behavior are consistent with Project N. Investigating. 0400. Observed bioweapon wielding conventional weapons. It seems to be strongly fixated on terminating Jill Valentine and knows the city layout. Evidence it can be imprinted. 700 hours. Metamorphosis in the bioweapon triggered by a hostile encounter with Jill Valentine. Video attached. Jill Valentine has been infected and is non-responsive. Collected samples per order. Yeah, they weren't particularly zombies. They were more like plant-based creatures, which I kind of thought was interesting. But what kind of sucked about them is that if they get a hold of you, they'll kill you, like a one-hit kill. Especially the clickers. I think those were. Yeah, it is kind of about the characters, the story, and the setting. Very much. It's very much more about the atmosphere, less about trying to scare you. Yep, you got that right. 1,700 hours have elapsed since Jill Valentine's exposure to the virus. Conversion has been slow, suggesting she may be resistant. 0400. Vaccine recovered and administered to Jill Valentine by CO, which stands for Carlos Oliveris, I think is his last name, a soldier in the MV platoon. Jill Valentine expected to be fit for combat approximately 20 hours post-exposure. Seems clear the bioweapon is Project N. Contact with Jill Valentine causes it to change and evolve. Will include further encounters to obtain more precise data.
Joe.
Tyrell.
I got through. They're willing to negotiate. They'll call off the strike if, and this is one big-ass if, we can deliver the vaccine to them before they launch.
How long do we have?
Hours, maybe.
Then let's not waste one more second.
This way.
Very true. Those runners would keep you on your toes. The clickers were more about being quiet.
We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
Yep, he wasn't in the original 3 either. Like, all of this was not in the original. This whole area was not in the original. I think you do finally get underground, but, like, he wasn't in the original.
Stop and do what? I got your back.
It was just Carlos.
All right, let's get this done.
Carlos, Nikolai, and then the other guy who takes it on the train.
Tyrell! Now! Keep going. We're almost there. No!
No! No!
All right, no problem, man. Welcome back. You're just in time. We just escaped the big hulking monster. All right. Now we are in the last area. Just in case things have changed in this one. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that you could actually see. Underneath that, I could actually see the zombies on the other side. Okay. That's cool to know. Hello, sexy. Just making sure you're dead. That's all. That's all. All right. Nest 2 employees regulations. Attention Nest 2 employees. The objective of the T-Virus Research Facility differ from those of Umbrella's main Nest facility. Here, we focus on real-world use cases which arise as bioweapons are created and introduced, such as the need for T-Virus vaccines and new weaponry capable of suppressing bioweapons. Some aspects of our work here can be dangerous, so it is imperative that all employees adhere to workplace regulations without fail. In particular, unauthorized entry by unapproved visitors or the removal of work-related data or materials will be met with severe disciplinary measures. It is a great honor to be part of the finest research organization in the world. Keep this in mind and stick to the rules as we forge new and revolutionary technologies that ultimately wind up destroying the world. Or I shouldn't say the world, but ultimately wind up destroying Raccoon City. Okay, we don't need the lockpick anymore, so lockpick is done. Alright, and this should be good. Like I said, I'm really not caring about saves or anything like that. Yeah, I guess they figured that people would know. Like, you guys should know by now. You know it's Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. But yeah, they did drop the Nemesis from it. And just decided to call it good old Resident Evil 3. I'm pretty sure there's nothing that way. There's nothing that way normally. Oh, I thought there was a little something to read around here. High-grade gunpowder. I don't want to run all the way back downstairs for that just yet. This tells you the Exaon vaccine synthesis. On the roles of antigens and adjuvants in vaccine synthesis by Dr. Daniel Bard. Now, that's the guy we just saw dead not too long ago. Chief researcher at Spencer Memorial Hospital. To most efficiently synthesize a vaccine, both the antigen and the adjuvant are required. The antigen produces an immune response, while the adjuvant increases the effects of such responses, leading to an increased antibody protection. By combining samples of these two ingredients, one can create a potent vaccine base. By processing this vaccine base with our proprietary equipment, a large batch of the vaccine can be created with astonishing ease. What's more, my latest antigen and adjuvant samples yield unprecedented rates of antibody productions, producing more than 1,000 times the yield of traditional materials. This not only makes it an effective vaccine, but also a potential way to eliminate existing infections. Also, I seriously don't know where Mr. X does those weird things from because I've not played it all the way. Yeah, Mr. X is a tyrant. So as Mr. X keeps going along, eventually he'll start to evolve a little bit more. Nemesis, however, is a tyrant with a parasite in its brain, which is what allows them to control it. And he's also very fond of the parasite that's in his brain reproduces. So, as a result, that's how in this game he's able to create parasite head zombies. So, that is technically not new. He always had that.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
Alright, so we're gonna go get the materials.
Synthesis? I have to make it myself? Alright, gotta figure this out.
Alright, so let's activate the button.
Override key successfully
Welcome, Crow.
generated.
What have we here?
Override key removed.
Flash drive key. Alright, so let's take note of all those zombies that are laying down, because more than likely, a rule of Resident Evil 3, if it's laying on the ground and you can't shoot it now, you'll probably be able to shoot it later when it gets back up. Glad to see you, Crow. Welcome on. Welcome aboard. You're just in time to catch the end. Alright, first, let's make sure that I've got space. I do. Let's get rid of these bullets here. Alrighty. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. Well, darn it, you shouldn't have overeaten. See you zombies standing here. You are fooling nobody. Kneel. Let's make sure you're down. Good. It's also not a Resident Evil without butt-naked zombies. These have been around ever since the first one. And they would always show up. Pretty much butt-naked zombies were always an indicator that you were at the end. Or in the end area of the game. Hey. All right. Ah, awesome. That sounds good. Examine. Antigen.
Antigen sample. I'll definitely need this for the vaccine.
So if you need the handgun ammo, it's okay to come back here. Okay, there should be some more naked zombies moving around here. Sir, please stop resisting. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Shipping notice. So pretty much this is just talking about them shipping these bodies out to another Umbrella location. Making sure no other bodies are about to fall on me. Nice explosive A, huh? I have a right mind to run back over here really fast. Let's do this. All right. We'll put those up for now. All right. Yep, that's what I learned, Crow. There is, in fact, a DS Resident Evil. There's been a couple. What do you have for me? Suicide note. It's happened. Our worst case scenario. The T-virus has somehow leaked. Under orders from Dr. Bard, I am to manufacture mass quantities of the vaccine. I prepared a culture for the T-virus antigen. Now, I just need to combine it with the adjuvant to enhance its effects, and I should be able to produce enough vaccine to save all surviving citizens. The adjuvant samples are stored in the incubation lab. Test subjects are already wandering the halls, but I'd rather find a way to get some samples while this culture is maturing. If I don't make it back, please complete the synthesis process. Try to find a way to stop this outbreak. It's the least we can do after setting these horrifying events into motion. See, so for the first time, you actually see that these people are, at least in Nest 2, are sorry that the virus got out. They did not want it. It was never intentional. Yeah, and see, that's one of the things that they did change in this is that instead of mercenaries, I believe they added in resistance. Which I like resistance more over mercenaries anyway. Okay, we can't mess with him yet. I mean, mercenaries was okay, but I like resistance.
This must be what
It gives me flashbacks of Resident Evil Outbreak. And until they bring that back, if they ever do, that's the closest thing we've got. All right, we want to push that in. Then we can open this up. That's first aid spray. Do I need that? Nope, I've got one already. So we'll be okay with that. Yep, room full of nightmares.
Jesus. Is this where they're made? These are tyrants.
Yep, they look like different types too. I was gonna say this one looks like a Thanatos variant right here. We haven't seen him since Outbreak. The Thanatos variant. Also, it's very easy to forget this. How many spaces do I have left? It's okay to go ahead and grab that now. All S scores. In Resident Evil 2 DLC with a soldier in it, there is, once you beat the game, you do unlock the fourth survivor, which is Hunk, in which you play through, come here, in which you have to go from the sewers to the roof. Those are parasite head zombies. And that is a butt naked zombie. You know about all of those. Let's see what this is real fast. Some more explosive. All right, and please watch out for mommy sleeping in the corner. Because, see, she'll reach out and grab you. Wanting brains. We can't have that. My goodness, it's trying to give me a truckload of these, and I cannot take it just yet. So what we want is to go in here.
An adjuvant sample.
Well, she already told us what it is. That's the adjuvant. We take this, take that, combine it. We now have the vaccine base.
These are combined with antigens to increase immune system response.
And we do want that. We'll leave the other gunpowder because, expression of concern. Senior Fellow Dr. Frankel, please allow me to send my heartfelt congratulations to you and your colleagues. Oh boy, this is like 4 pages. Pretty much this is where they're talking about not having an outbreak and having measures in place should an outbreak happen. Because he says, I don't know about how it is in America, but where I come from, we have to watch out for things like that. So, is it together? Yeah, that's true. But the original 3 was never that long to begin with. As a matter of fact, a lot of people were kind of surprised because we were like after 2, and 2 being as long as it was, because it was the longest Resident Evil. After 2 being as long as it was, 3 was like half of that, and it was like, oh, well, that sucks. Okay, this situation. Really? That's what you did? On the plus side, I didn't get hit. I went right past him and pray he doesn't get back up. All right. So at this point, we want to put this up. And at this point, we want to go ahead and we want to make whatever we want to make for our rounds. So, let's see. Rounds or combine A with B to make flame rounds. That's what we want. So, we're going to need our crafting companion. And we're going to start making. That's flame rounds. Want to do this again. There's more flame rounds. Unfortunately, you cannot stack them. So I'm going to put those in here. And then what I like to do is, since I do have enough. Do I have enough? Do I have enough? We got that one. We got that one. Because I should have more A's than I do B's. Okay, so I've got one A and one B. So then I've got some explosive rounds. So then, yeah, because 2 B's make acid rounds. And then these make explosive rounds. I like flame rounds because flame rounds, nobody can say no to flame rounds. So we're just going to keep it with that. But what I will do is, just in case we do need some of the others, I will make them. So we're going to take out one of these and one of these. And then we want to combine 2A. And then we want to combine 2B. Acid rounds. All right. So that should leave me with just one explosive A and some explosive rounds. We're going to put this back into action. We've got that. Let's get rid of that. Let's grab a first aid spray because we're going to need it. Let's grab one more first aid spray if I have it. I probably don't have another first aid spray. So what we'll do is, oh, I've already got 2 on me. Never mind. All right, so we want to ammo up. So we want these, and I don't think we're going to need those. But it's okay. All right, let's rock. Resident Evil DS. I used to be pretty good at beating these, but it's been so long and I'm so out of practice, it's not even funny. But oh yeah, to get those S ranks, yes indeed. All right. Okay, I am not going the right way. So that means that I need to go back upstairs. And we need to hope that nothing is back up and walking around up there. Was a boaster? No, I think one was a boaster. A boaster? What do you mean? See, there is nothing down that hallway. So that's why I never go down there. Engage. All right. And that's how you want that to look. Mid, high, low.
Synthesizing vaccine.
Yes.
Synthesis complete. Please remove the vaccine canister.
Vaccine. All right. I don't think there's anything over here. Oh, okay, interesting. Their ranks are higher than they really are when you scan them. Okay, apparently rank. Oh, okay. Yeah, there weren't a whole lot of puzzles. Like, this one was known for bringing in the ability to fight. What he should know is that we're not into tentacle stuff, though. Nobody wants tentacles. All right, I didn't know I was going to get another save room. You should have let me know. All right, and then there's a chance to get those, so So I've definitely got that. So since I'm greedy and I want all my stuff, I'll just pick those up. So now I'm toting around those instead of the other ones. And we're going to take that, and then we're going to take that, and then I think I got one more save room. What am I hooked up with right now? Okay, that's a mine round, so that'll be okay to use. And we could go ahead and we can leave that.
What in God's name is this place?
What do we have here?
Nikolai, don't! The city needs that vaccine!
More than I do. I don't think the wisdom I've been trying to impart on you is getting through. Now, I know you can't put a price on life. But I'm in this business to get paid. So, let's make a deal. You go down there, battle the Nemesis, and I'll recall it all and sell the combat dog. Put on a good show, and maybe I don't need the vaccine. Agreed? Good.
Begin. Come on over here, silly.
Jill, is that you?
Carlos?
You're okay. Let me spot for you.
Good idea.
Here we go with that. Mighty roar. Uh-oh. There he goes running.
Watch it, you've got company.
And we're not really going to care about the zombies right now. We'll just let them do their thing. Unfortunately, it doesn't give me any goodies around here.
He's hiding behind tank 5. He's behind number 5.
See, that's what we're trying to watch out for. Crap. Reload, idiot. We got him running again.
Here comes some more.
As much as I really care about zombies, and I don't.
Number 2.
Okay, where's number 2 at? There you go. Well, you could have gave me a damn chance. Nobody cares. you're done, when you're done, when you're done. Can I get the hell up? Just die.
Jill! Here comes a crane. Use it to climb up.
Come on. Come on.
Jill, get it back! Now get on! I'm gonna melt this fucker into mush. Okay, I'll meet you up ahead.
Nikolai? Where
Meanwhile,
did you go? I have to get that vaccine back.
yeah. I need a safe room first. That's what I need. Thank you. Ask and thou shalt receive. And I think there's a couple of things in here I could pick up too. Interesting. This is something else I didn't know. Electromagnetic weapons program. Operating instruction. Redacted. Project title. Ferromagnetic infantry use next generation railgun. Development codename Finger. Chief development Nest 2 lead research Cornell Garner. Assisting developers United States Army. Ammo caliber 60mm. Muzzle velocity 600 ms. Project objective: suppression of new bioweapons in case of outbreak. Additional notes: extreme firepower provides the secondary benefit of completely obliterating the target. Leave no trace behind. User feedback: this thing is totally rad. Tyrants out of line? Just give them the finger and problem solved. Packs the firepower we need. It would be even better if there was a way to control the output. Mobility may prove to be problematic in the field. Perhaps its platform could be refined? It requires multiple power sources. May be difficult to secure in practice. Could you consolidate to a single power source? All of that, we need to know it. I'm not gonna waste that just yet. Let's get rid of this gunpowder. Let's go ahead and let's get the rest of our items in here. Let's get our explosive rounds. I should have some flame rounds too. Get our flame rounds. And let's get our last set of flame rounds. Let's get rid of that. We got a plant. Let's use that. And then we want to bring this and that, and we should be good. Yep, we don't invite him anywhere with us. This is why. All right, let's do this like it's never been done before. That's the room we just came out of.
It's done. Give me the vaccine, you greedy son of a bitch.
No. You print money. I like money. We shall make ours an ongoing arrangement. Now drop the gun. Have you ever seen anything so incredible? the data on this would be worth millions. But, you know how it is. City's about to explode, and you can't put a price on life. Good luck!
Nikolai!
Jill!
Go after Nikolai! He's got the vaccine!
What about you?
We're running out of time. I've got this.
I know you do.
Look, just so you know, this is the last fucking time.
Yep.
Opening compartment.
Now
Powering up. Power beam.
Cooldown in progress. Please reactivate power sources.
damn, it needs power.
Oh, of course. It's not Resident Evil if it does not do that.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
Okay, what the hell was that? His breath? I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, we gotta make it fast.
Two power sources remaining.
Then we can try to run over here and get this one in before.
One power
Go
source
ahead!
remaining.
I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
Oh, whatever. I'm using this hand now. Damn. There we go. Damn. Damn, the recovery on that is so ridiculous. It's like by the time she can freaking shoot at it, it's covered again. Okay, you know what? Tired of this.
All power sources activated. Powering
You think
up.
I don't know how to fuck you up?
Powering up.
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit! Good riddance.
That's what I'm talking about. Now, in later difficulties, what sucks is that attack, actually, some of those attacks start becoming one-hit kills. Yes. So, you get hit once or you get caught up in it once and it's over with. The hell do I need with handgun ammo? I do not need handgun ammo. I do not even have a handgun on me.
Can't let Nikolai get away with that vaccine. I hope Carlos managed to stop him.
We're gonna find out. All right.
I can still catch him. Oh no.
You're not going to stop. Promised you this, didn't I?
No! Do you have any idea what you've just done?
No, don't care. My client ordered me to reduce umbrella to rub.
10 minutes until missile
Ah.
impact.
The missile has launched. And that is my cue. Goodbye, Miss Valentine. Shame you didn't listen to me when you had the chance.
Jill! Shoot him!
I can't! I'll hit you!
Do it! You have to! There's no other way.
Carlos!
Hey, I told you I couldn't leave you in a Carlos's world. That would just be too cruel. What about him?
Why'd you do it?
There's a price tag for everything. Even letting the world burn.
Who are you working for?
I'll tell you, if you get me out of here. I'll pay you whatever you want. You're a fool. You're a fool! If I die, you'll never find out the truth.
I don't mind a little detective work.
Jill, you all right?
There it is.
It's finally over.
So long, RC.
I felt empty and cold as the heat from the blast washed over us. All this death wasn't caused by a monster-making virus. It was greed. Human greed. I decided then and there, the ashes of Raccoon City would be Umbrella's ashes too. I would end them, once and for all.
And that was it. That was Resident Evil 3. Or should I say the remake. And I definitely gotta say, I'd already gotten it on, played through it on assisted, but playing through it on normal felt right. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like it was that big of a steamroll, like you really had to be on top of it teaches you. I'll put it that way. It teaches you. It's not a steamroll, which is good. I will say that this game, when it came out, as I was saying earlier, when it originally came out, 3, a lot of people thought that it should have actually been part of 2. Like, it should have been side C and side D, so to speak, you know, for Jill and Carlos. Because of, like I said before, how short the game was compared to 2 and how many areas. It was almost like you revisited areas from 2. Like, in the beginning, the first area you run to is Raccoon Police Department, which is the very same Raccoon Police Department from 2. Only certain areas are blocked off, and it's before Claire and Leon get there. In this one, you go to Raccoon City Police Department as Carlos. You don't do that in the original. And you go much later instead of at the very beginning. Yeah, so I think they did a good job in trying to make this modern, because of course you have to modernize it. It was a different world back in the 1990s, so late 90s when 3 came out. So you know, the only thing that they really had to stack the game up against was themselves. And a lot of people did think that 3 was rushed because of how short it was. So I will say it kind of kept tradition with this by keeping it short and sweet, but you couldn't really add much more onto it. They kind of, I feel like they did a good job. They revamped Nemesis and made him a lot more threatening and a lot more cooler to deal with. So I like that. I'm glad that it just wasn't the same Nemesis over and over again, that he actually had encounters where he shows up instead of just random moments where he could show up. So I like this. All in all, I did like this. You know what, Thanatone, the next live I'm thinking about maybe going tomorrow. What I was thinking about doing was, if anybody was interested, but I don't think anybody is, just because of how old this game is, I was gonna go ahead and beat it on all the difficulties. So I still got hardcore left, and then I think I've got hell, and then nightmare. So I was considering doing that, or I may go ahead and get into some Resident Evil Outbreak, so we could check into that. But I'm not sure. I've got a couple of things that I could go ahead and jump into from here. So that's probably going to be for me tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if everybody's tired of Resident Evil 3 yet. All right, well, awesome. We'll be glad to see you. And I just realized your name is That One Zombie Gamer. I've been jacking your name up this whole time, man. I'm sorry. That tone. That's what I kept calling you. My bad, man. I thought I knew English. So you would never think that it would take this many darn people to put together the game we just saw. But yeah. So yeah, I like this. I did enjoy this. So we're gonna go through these credits and hope that they aren't much longer. Right on. Unfortunately, man, that happens to be my nickname. Most people call me Zombie. So we're both zombies. It's good to see a brother zombie present. These lovely companies that bought us this game, thank you very much for your time and effort. We would not have had Resident Evil 3 without you. Even though Resident Evil 2 and 3's remakes are, very late to the game because they were all supposed to be remade for GameCube. However, all GameCube got was a remake of the first one and then ports of the second and third one, so better late than never? Ah, Tokiden too, see? That would be magnificent. That would be magnificent, Crow. Gonna be a while. So do you like to stream as well? Yes. Yes indeed. Raven's Nest Entertainment, we is a crew. So sometimes it's me, sometimes it's Crow, sometimes it's our boy Arlen Yuki, and every great now and then, our boy Demon Tamer comes through and does a few things. Ah, okay. Meanwhile, all right, not too bad. Not too bad. All right, everybody. So we are about to cross that 2 hour and a half mark. But I want to thank you guys all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I've definitely enjoyed you all. Huh. Kidding with that Jill, Leon, or Claire. That was Jill. That was Jill. Getting ready to go off onto her mission. I think she goes into Revelations after 3. Because after 3, it was Code Veronica. And that catches you up with Claire and Chris. And then you don't see Jill again for a while. Like, yeah, you don't see her for a while. Like, we almost thought Jill was dead because of the way that they did her until they did Revelations. And then, of course, she appeared in the main series games again. But on that note, I'd like to thank you guys all once again for checking this out. I enjoy playing it. even with the deaths, even with me cussing the game out, like I said, it's not a good game unless I get to cuss it out. If I don't get to cuss it out, I feel like I have been robbed, and I feel like it's not legit. It must be cussed out at least once. At least once. Wait, 5. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Leon is pretty cool. I always thought that he was a nice male character to have next to Chris. Like, if Chris wasn't your type of guy, then Leon. So it was 6 then. Okay, I thought she was in 5. I thought she was, but spoiler alert, I thought she was in there as a boss. And that was the first time that you ever found out what happened to her. And that's the first time you ever found out what happened to her after all that time. Because that was before the revelations were out, I think. But, okay, she is as a boss, okay. I think that's where they reveal her, and you're like, oh, snap. Well, he's like, no, she ain't. Okay, she was a boss. Okay, I thought so, because I'm like, I know in one of them she's a boss. And then it's like, after that, I don't know if you get to play her or what. Because I thought after you beat her, there's a short moment where you get to play her. Yeah, she is a boss. Okay, because I was thinking it can't be 6, because 6 is the one where you got to be multiple people. You got to be Chris and the girl with him. You got to be Leon and the girl with him. And then you got to be Sherry and Wesker's son, I believe it was. So, yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, man. It sounds like you got further than me. I played 5, and when I saw that 5, like the whole beginning area of 5 was nothing but a exact rehash 4 starting level, I gave up on it. I said, I'm sorry, I'm not playing this. I'm sorry, I'm not playing this at all. So that turned me off of Resident Evil for a long time. Was when it went action horror, I was like, man, there are already plenty of other games doing this. Why did Resident Evil have to become that? So I'm so glad it did go back to its roots. 7 totally brought it to a new place. 8, I would love to play it, but I do not have a PS5, so therefore, us without PS5s are not special enough to get to check out the new Resident Evil 8 preview that they've got out. So, you know, maybe one of these days I'll get around to playing 4, 5, and 6 on stream, but, you know, not to be mean, man, don't hold your breath. Out of all the Resident Evils, like, those are the ones that if I could actually write them out of the series, I would. Only because of the way that they play. At least 4 still had the heart and soul of Resident Evil. By the time you got to 5 and 6, it was just like, you might as well have just called these something else. Oh, Pro Jared did? I don't care about Pro Jared and his PS5. Throwing that up in people's face. Nobody cares. Good for him. All right, let me quit being mean. That was very mean of me to say. All right, you guys. I'm just sitting here chattering. So let me go ahead and let me end the stream. I'd like to thank that One Zombie Gamer and Old Crow Gaming, as always, for being in the chat. And even for all those who lurked and did not speak, it's all good. Glad to have you. If you like what you saw, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. If you liked what you saw even more than that, please feel free to subscribe. We'd love to have you. Make sure you hit that bell so you know whenever we put up things on demand or whenever we go live. Usually Zombie. I'll take Z. Since we both got the same name, I could go with Z. From you, though. Just from you. Right? Do that for 3. Man, I heard that from somewhere. I forgot where that was. But, all right, y'all. Let me go ahead and let me bring this to a close. Thank you all very much. I enjoyed. So we'll see where we go from here. Whether or not it's going to be more Resident Evil, whether or not it's going to be some resistance, because I don't want to get into too much of anything since Crow is going to be jumping in next week. So, on that note, let's bring the show to a close. Right on. We'll work with one of those three. Banjo-Tooie. Banjo-Zombie Tooie. All right, you all. Been a good time. And I am going to catch you all later. Have a good night. See ya. Watch out for zombies. And watch out for Nemesis. Because to him, no means yes. You guys have a good night.